pop up for you, and you'll see the outfits that we've all had on over the past week or so, and you can get all the details and order and watch videos and read reviews. All right, let's get into what Mike was sharing with me is really the reason we had this show happen today. This wasn't originally on our program guide. I think it was just a day or two ago that things changed because we were able to scoop up, I say we, and I mean Mike and his team, some advanced release, some brand new releases, and some pieces from the fun show, which with this set in particular, you literally had to be there at the show to be able to even get your hands on these, right? Yeah. And now we have them here for you shopping with us at HSN.
I was just thinking, nobody ever asked about Mike's closet.
Hey, I told you you looked great when we came out today before the show.
What are you wearing? I don't know.
Whatever was laid out for me, I don't know.
Exactly.
Your stylist did a great job.
She's been my stylist for 40 years now.
She's hired.
Yeah, she's good. So we were talking about this new releases, is what you were talking about with the shows, the new releases. And the newest release from the United States Mint, and you know, in all honesty, you know, God bless the United States Mint. They're trying as hard as they can. There has been like no new releases. I mean, they do a few things here, a few things there. They had massive price increases. Everything, almost everything's been delayed with that. And so they finally released the Morgan Silver Dollar and the Peace Silver Dollar. So we had the advanced release. We sold those in the last hour. I think we might take a look at the annex
we'll have a preview
advanced release here in just a little bit to talk about advanced release, which is the only official mint designation of when a coin's released. But something that has been going around for many, many, many years is what they call a show release, particularly the fun show. The other one is you have the mint releases at the fun show and the ANA show. The ANA is the American Numismatic Association. So there's official ANA shows. The fun show stands for Florida United Numismatists. It's in Orlando. It's over at the convention center. If you ever want to go see like $500 million worth of coins, that's the place to go. The United States Mint has booths, has some old stuff. It could be more than that because they have one-of-a-kind coins that they show there sometimes. Well, they hauled a bunch of these coins to the show to release them at the show to both dealers and collectors.
Wow.
And it's a big deal to get coins at the show. The Mint alternately does this, doesn't do this, does this, doesn't do that. Because I remember, what was it, 2004, for the 40th anniversary, or 2000, was it 2004? It was 2004 for the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar when they did it in gold.
Okay.
It was a riot, literally a riot. I mean, there were fist fights for people trying to get these coins that were released at the show. And so then they didn't do them for a while. Then they started doing them again. So they always do this in various iterations. Well, they did them at the fun show. But here's the thing. Because of the way they were producing them, because of shipping, we didn't know whether we were going to get these coins or not until literally Friday afternoon.
Wow.
So these are hanging in the show, right, that we're supposed to have. We're
like a placeholder.
Like a placeholder, but until we physically had the coins at the show to get them graded at the show by NGC, they were like, we're not 100% sure.
It was only 3 days ago.
That was only 3 days ago.
Wow.
So literally, we got these 3 days ago. We had them certified. We had them brought over here. We got them into the showroom. We got them into the show. Like you say, oftentimes in the show, here in the coin show, is very interesting. Yeah. Oftentimes here at HSN, I mean, you know, the way it is, they ship stuff in, you know what's going to be in a show weeks in advance, a month in advance. Coin collector, sometimes we don't know 10 minutes before the show. Yeah. I've literally had people fly in, land at the Tampa St. Pete airport here, and drive the coins in, and I go pick them up right there at the edge of the studio. And so this was as close to that as we've been in a while. We didn't even know if these coins would even exist 72 hours ago. Wow. Well, they do, but there's only 200 pairs. There's only 200 pairs that I have right here with these. Well, less than that now, sorry.
To put that in perspective, we had closer to 220 before the show even started.
And then just mention them, you know, a dozen, 2 dozen gone. Once again, since these are fun show coins, and understand, it's not just that they're fun show, but they were released at the show. So, while the advanced release is an official mint designation, I would argue that these coins are even rarer, the same price, because you have to pay extra at the show for it. And then, of course, NGC charges extra to grade at the show. Because, I mean, that's hard to get your stuff there and you get your graders there.
Right.
And these graders make a lot of money. Understand they have very, very special skills to be able to do this. So we had these done, we had these graded. And so this becomes this incredible subset of desirability, of collectability, and all that just almost nobody can do. When we decided to do NGC Fun Show, because we had PCGS Advanced Release, we had Annex Advanced Release. I don't have any, I didn't have any, I only get 2 allocations, you know, for the Advanced Release. So I didn't have any Advanced Release coins for NGC. So we went Fun Show, which, by the way, is a little bit rarer.
Yeah.
To be able to get the Fun Show coins. And so now let's go back and talk about the coins themselves. And by the way, at $599.95, that's for both coins.
Yes.
That's for both coins.
And VIP financing available on this. If you have the HSN card, I believe it's 18 months with this one. So it would be $33 and change.
Well, see, and I want to talk about that just for a second. Then I'll go back and talk about the coin part of it.
Okay.
Because you have to understand, I've been here a long time. I've been here 25 years now on HSN selling coins. And so building people's collections is at the base of it what we're trying to do here. And part of that is giving you the greatest opportunity to build your collection. And we do that in a way that nobody else can do it. Whether you buy silver, whether you buy gold, no matter what coins you buy, in so many places when you buy them, and I'm sure you're used to this now, everybody does this. I want to use a credit card. Well, there's a convenience fee for that, 3%, 4%, up to 6%. I don't know who that's convenient for. It's not you, okay? So let's call it 5%. That's an extra $30 on top of this. But then it goes beyond that. We do something that nobody else can do. Nobody else can do, which is our VIP financing. And the way that works is you use, you know, your HSN card. Or any of the HSN related cards, the QVC card that you have. And if you use that card, you get 18-month interest-free financing. So if you pay this set off within 18 months, you pay 0 interest. Understand, it's not layaway. You get your coin right away, coins right away. And 18 months of financing at today's rates, at this price right here, is like $250. So what happens is the way we make this available to you over 18 months at $33 a month, literally a coffee a day if you make your own coffee. If you get coffee out, it's about a coffee a week. Just do that, and you can build this collection for literally, if you count in the financing and everything else, half the price of what other people are going to sell these coins for, because we're $5.99. You can get 18-month interest-free.
That's your opportunity here. And we also, by the way, reduced our shipping and handling by almost half.
Oh my goodness.
So we really, to your point, we want to make it accessible for you. And this isn't just some random coin to add to your collection. What Mike brings you are very highly desirable, rare, very collectible coins.
Yeah, this isn't what's left over. This is the best of the best, right out of the chute. And then the last thing you do, we do all those things for you. And then what is impossible, virtually impossible to find in the marketplace, 30-day money-back guarantee.
To me, that's crazy.
Nobody's giving you, nobody gives you 18 months interest-free financing. You get your coin right away, okay? You're going to get no credit card convenience fees, and 30-day money-back guarantee is unprecedented in the coin collecting market. And now I'll add on top of that some of the rarest, most desirable, highly sought-after coins in the marketplace today. The brand new release, Morgan Silver Dollar and Peace Silver Dollar. The brand new 2024s, and it's not just any one of these coins. First of all, they're certified perfect. So that, of course, in coin collecting as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And in coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale. Okay, I know everybody's saying, why don't you grade on a 100-point scale? A guy half a century ago, Dr. Sheldon decided he was grading large cents and put him on a 70-point scale. We're not very inventive as coin collectors. We said, okay, that'll work for us. So 70 is perfect. So the higher the grade, the more it's worth. So they have max grade. So you have max grading value on these. Now you have the designation. The provenance is what we call that, where it comes from. Well, this particular one comes from the Fun Show. So these were specifically released at the Fun Show in Orlando, like I said, on Friday.
That's amazing.
Okay, so
How
I mean,
fast
that's a
that moves.
very specific time and place to guarantee the rarity of this Fun Show releases that you have right there. So then you have Perfection, then you have Fun Show releases, then you have the pair. We started with about 220 pairs. I suspect we have maybe 10 dozen left. This will never get another full primetime presentation.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's the most important thing for you to understand. So you have the collectability, you have the desirability, you have the exclusivity, then you have the grade, then you have the method of purchasing. Every single box is ticked that you have. And understand, since the United States Mint started releasing Morgan and Peace silver dollars in 2021, they have been the most eagerly anticipated release from the United States Mint every single solitary year. Unfortunately, they did them in 2021 to a massive overture, if you will, and they released those to this day bring huge amounts in the market. But there was no Fun Show releases on those, by the way. 2022, they didn't make them. Couldn't get the silver, couldn't get the blanks, couldn't get the stuff, whatever it was, there was no 2022s. Then you had the 2023s. I don't think they did 2023 Fun Show releases either. So I think of all the Morgan Peace silver dollars in the new, 2020, well, of course, there wasn't any Fun Shows in, 1878. So these are going to be the only Fun Show release Mint State Morgan silver dollars that we have that's going to be available for you. So that adds to the collectability. So not only do you get the third year of modern issue Morgan and Peace silver dollars, but you get this incredibly rare designation, and they're certified perfect.
What's that process like at the Fun Show when they say, we're going to do this release, and you guys can get them, but I mean, I don't...
Shenanigans.
That's like, are people clamoring over each other? Is there a ranking? Is
Shenanigans. Well, here's what happened. It was interesting. So the Mint has changed it again.
Yeah.
So they have their biggest dealers who are at the show. You go to a place and they said, okay, these are how many coins, this is how many dealers, you each get this many coins. You're not allowed to get in line with the general public, and you can't buy the coins from the general public.
Oh.
Because what happened is, like, I remember back when the Kennedy half dollars and some of these other releases, so people would go through the line, and you'd stand there at the end of the line with a stack of hundreds, about like this,
my gosh.
and say 200 a coin, boom, and put it 200 a coin, and they wanted to avoid that.
Oh,
so we didn't get as many coins. I had less than 20 dozen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have a lot, and you're one of the top
Do you think I could sell 2,000 pairs of these? I absolutely could. But in exchange for me taking that and agreeing not to buy from the general public, I can do two things. Well, I don't have as many coins as I'd like. I get them at the original issue price so I can give them to you at the best price.
Fantastic.
Because if I was there just buying coins and bidding against every other dealer, I'd be $7.99 or $8.99 or $9.99. That has happened for Fun Show releases in the past. Okay, so we were able to give you the best price. Now, I don't have that many of them, which means you need to buy them now. So now I have 20 dozen instead of 50 dozen. I mean, I would have, they always say, okay, there's 5,000 coins. How many will you buy? All of them? I mean, will you buy? I'll buy them all. And they go, no, you can't have them all. You can't have them all. Because there's 10 dealers, 15 dealers. The big dealers say, we'll take them all.
Right.
So then they divvy them up. And then you agree not to buy them from, from the general public.
Okay.
So it keeps the shenanigans to a minimum. I mean, literally when they were doing the Kennedy half dollar, that was in Philadelphia, I believe. They were bussing in like homeless people. They'd go find people, put them in the bus, get them in line.
Wow.
Okay? They'd pay for it and come out, and then they'd make $100 a piece, and then off they go.
So this keeps it much more civil.
But there's far fewer of them as well.
Okay.
And so now you have this Fun Show release that you did, because if you go in to do the Fun Show, and let's say you have a Fun Show release coin that you bought, I think NGC charges $100 a coin to grade it. If you're part of the general public. We got a little price because we gave them all our coins.
Sure.
And so all of our Fun Show coins, so I don't have any Annex Fun Show coins.
Okay.
I don't have any PCGS Fun Show coins. I only have the NGC. So for us today in our new release show, the only Fun Show coins, perfect Peace and Morgan silver dollars we have are right here. Like I said, 20 dozen pairs is what we had. Then I had PCGS advanced release pair, okay, and that I had less than 20 dozen.
Yep.
Then I had the Annex advance release, the Peace Dollar and Morgan Silver Dollar separately. I started with about, what, 30 dozen of those, a little less, 25 dozen of those. We're down to half, a third of the quantity that we started with all of these coins. And so it's really important when you had this new release show, which was dropped in out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we finally said, okay, because
yeah.
we cannot trust. You know, it used to be the United States Mint said, I'm going to release it on this day, would plan a show, would have them. These days,
we don't know.
we can't do that.
Like I said, I came in this afternoon and there was coins where we didn't even have quantity yet, loaded. We
didn't
got
even
them.
have samples yet.
Yes.
Okay.
And some of these Mike has seen finally for the first time.
First time.
Making it here.
The D-Day
once
coin,
it's done.
I literally, that was my very first
Right.
look at it. These coins right here, my very first look at these coins. You're looking at them for the first time just like I am.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
These got, thank goodness, NGC is here in Florida. We had to drive, my assistant had to drive down to, they're in Sarasota, drive down to Sarasota, pick up the coins and get them here. And come back up here.
And here
so
it
we would have
is
the
on your
samples.
screen. If you want to get it into your hands and into your home, you've got to be ordering with us now. You can call that 800 number on your screen. Go to hsn.com. We have a free app you can use your cell phone or your tablet. We have the QR code you can scan. We want to make it easy and accessible for you. Remember, we have FlexPay available for everyone shopping with us. That's how you get the set home now for $199 and change as our interest-free month.